Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name's Justin and this is Dad Discovers, where I'm learning about the world through YouTube. Today I'm checking out a video titled US Driving vs. UK Driving. Americans' first time on the left side. Let's jump in and see what they have to say about driving on the left side, because I would imagine it would be very confusing, at least at first. Like very confusing, especially if you were driving a manual, because if you're driving a manual transmission, the shifter would be on the left side, right? I mean, I would imagine so. Which would be, oh man, that would be very confusing.
And we are off. We are at the Atlanta airport. We are about to board our flight to London. Here we go.
Is it the airplane stretch? The long airplane ride stretch?
About to be on that plane for 8 hours.
Wow, it's an 8-hour flight from Atlanta to London. Such a long flight. I flew to Hawaii once a few years back, and I guess that was a little bit longer. But there was a layover in Phoenix, and I think it was like 3 or 4 hours to Phoenix, and then 6 hours from Phoenix to Hawaii. So this would be a little bit less than that, just in one jump. 8 hours, that's a long time to spend on a plane.
Our flight is coming to an end. We're about to land in London. It's a very cloudy day, but no rain in the forecast.
That's good.
Alright, this is a big airport.
I see the sign. Car rental.
And now it's time to go to Enterprise, get us a rental car. And I'm going to drive us crazy kids around. Yeah, this is going to be the first time I'm going to be driving, for one, on the English countryside, or in the English countryside, right side of the car, left lane. This is going to be interesting. In a
You
big
can do
metropolis like London.
I have all the faith in the world in you.
I got some faith, too.
You can do
Just
it.
a little nervous.
Our rental,
Big nervous.
1718.
I'm so refreshed. Such a lovely 7.5 hour flight. 51 on the Boeing 767.
Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, I can recline this much. So refreshed. Feel really great. Wonderful sleeping. But
You ready to go drive around?
I'm ready. I'm hoping that won't kill us, but yes.
You won't.
I think I'm ready. We'll find out. This is gonna be weird.
If
Like in a
anyone
good
can do
way.
it, you can do it.
I can do it. I can do it. Ready? Let's go.
So I pre-booked our rental car through Enterprise. So we are just waiting for the Enterprise shuttle, which I think is arriving right now. Oh my. This is different. Let's do
Follow
this.
the yellow brick road.
Okay, let's check out.
So yeah, the shifter is on the left side, which I mean it would have to be because it's not, the door's on the right side. That was a stupid question even asked. Oh yeah, that'd be rough. Even in automatic, I feel like it would be, very confusing.
This car. I don't know
At
this
least
brand.
at first.
This is our vehicle for the next few days. It's a Corona. A Rona.
It's like Corona, but
A Rona.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Be good to us, Arona.
Okay, Apple CarPlay is established. We've got our address in. We are heading into the Cotswolds, outside of London. The good thing is the airport is right here on the edge of London, so we're not actually having to drive through London
God.
to get where we're going. And so it begins. We're doing it. Driving on the left. This is so weird. So weird. So we are already.
Yeah, even just looking at that screen, like it feels weird because the cars are passing you on the right side.
This is so weird. So weird. So we are already seeing that Maps is a little bit more difficult to read here than it is in the US. Just the whole map system is different, even Apple Maps. So we already missed our
Really?
first turn. So now we're having to kind of do a U-turn. But these people in front of us, I think, did the same thing because they're turning around as well.
That was weird. Yeah.
That was very weird.
All right, just almost got hit by the bus.
Oh God, okay. They didn't honk at us.
Oh, it didn't hit us. That's good news.
All right, I think Jason's got the hang of it now.
Yeah, I think so. Just gotta, you know, shake the newness off a little bit. But it's like anything else. It's just on the right side.
I think the biggest challenge is
Once you're on the interstate,
staying on the lane.
yeah, it's 4 lanes going one way on the left side, 4 lanes on the right side. So it's really no big deal. It's at first it's a little weird, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I kept wanting to drift to the left for some reason or
Yes.
another.
And I'm
I
like,
don't know,
maybe.
I was favoring the left side, but I think I've corrected that.
I think you have. I think you fixed that now.
Yeah.
It's just getting used to it.
All right, we're off 25 miles on the M40 for our next exit. So,
Okay, so what are the plans for this trip? We are currently driving into the Cotswolds. Really excited to do this. There are a lot of small towns and villages all throughout the Cotswolds. Tonight we are staying in Chipping Norton, and then we are going to explore some more tomorrow and make our way to Bath. We're going to spend 2 nights in Bath and then end our English countryside journey in Southampton, where we will get on the Norwegian Aqua transatlantic over to Boston. So that is our adventure for this week, and we are pretty excited about it. Wow,
From
look at that ahead.
UK to Boston.
Rolling English countryside. Okay, goal for one day is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna rent a motorhome, or caravan as they call them over here, and we are gonna go all over the place. That will be so much fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. It'd be pretty amazing actually. To be able to tour, of course, you know, I definitely have to get used to driving on the left side, but to be able to drive around the English countryside, the whole, you know, the whole of the UK, and just check it out, like that would be amazing.
There's another one. You up for that, Jason?
Yes.
There's 2 in a row right back there that we just passed. That's gonna be fun.
We're probably going somewhere together.
Okay, one thing I just noticed, because we're off the M40 now and we're on a smaller 2-lane road. The middle line is white, okay? I'm used to the middle line being yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too when they were getting off that exit. I thought they got off the wrong exit and they were like on a one-way street. So I didn't see the yellow line.
Meaning don't cross.
I think I'd be kind of freaking out right there.
And white means you can cross.
Yeah.
But in the UK, it's just white. So we have to actually just really pay attention to this. Yeah, the little roads are a little bit trickier and scarier to drive on than the highway was.
Well, the cars are just on the right side of you. So, yeah, if you have the urge to get in the right lane,
Don't.
then... Oh! So one thing about it, the roads in America are way wider.
Yeah, these are very narrow roads.
Very narrow roads.
Yeah, I've seen that on another video in the past, how our roads are way wider. Of course, that makes sense because, you know, we have these, some people have these massive trucks and SUVs and such. And the UK has pickup trucks though, right? Maybe just not as big as ours. Because, you know, some people here, like, they get their trucks and they put the huge, like, monster truck tires on it and whatever. But some of our vehicles are massive. Not mine, but, like, here.
That's why a lot of the cars are so little here, I'd imagine. Uh-oh. My car just said, please stay in your lane. Sorry. What the?
Oh, give way to oncoming vehicles. Oh my God, look at this.
I see. It's
Okay, so the road just kind of like disappeared on the left side for a second.
Yield.
Oh, look, we're going into a little town. Look at
It's our
this.
first little village.
Welcome to the Cotswolds. Are we officially in the Cotswolds yet? I'm not sure.
What's the squiggly lines here? What is that? I've never seen anything like that.
But this is adorable.
Oh.
Gosh, these roads are so narrow.
I do like these houses and stuff, like in the little stone wall. Like, this looks like the kind of place I would like to visit.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, a giant hawk just like swooped down below us. And we're out of the little village. So we're just going through small town and small village one after the other, and it's just like this little gap in between each village. It's very cool. I mean, like, you know, you've seen the English countryside in movies and TV and stuff before, but driving through it. So, and the villages
Right, it would just be
sometimes
different.
are so small, like, and you're through it. So how's it going?
So far, so good. I've only hit the curb like maybe 35 times. No, just a couple of times, because like on these super narrow roads, when you're making a turn and like a big truck comes, I feel the natural urge to want to drift left, obviously, but there's nowhere to go, so there's a curb. But what's funny is the guy that was walking around with us for the rental car was like, look, if you scratch the rims, it's okay. That's not an extra cost. Now I see why, because they realize that the Americans, or people that's never driven over here in England, probably scratch up a rim or two a few times.
So if we come to the UK, do we not need like a special permit or license to drive? Like, we don't need to take a class or anything, since you know, our roads are opposite of each other. The side of the car we sit on are opposite to each other. It would make sense to me that we would have to take at least some type of a test to show that we're, you know, competent to drive that way. Yeah, that's interesting.
Because they're not, the roads are just so much wider back in but also, with that said, the longer I do this, the more kind of natural it feels.
Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, pretty good. Settled. I want some coffee.
I know.
Yeah, until he gets back home and drives on your side of the road.
Oh, I'm keeping my eye out for a coffee shop.
Yeah, we're keeping our eye out for a nice little coffee shop in one of these villages we can slide into and grab us a nice cup of coffee.
That would be lovely.
We got about 38 minutes to our hotel.
Well, the point of renting a car is to get out and explore. So we're on
Right.
our way to our hotel in the Cotswolds, but we just drove through Woodstock and we're like, oh my God, look at this place. This is amazing. And we want coffee. And there's a coffee shop right here on the main street. So Jason.
Yeah, whenever I travel, I almost always get a car. But that could be because, you know, I'm used to here the lack of public transportation. But I do like to get out and see everything. And here you have to have a car for that.
Did a great job of parallel parking. We went over to the machine, paid for parking, and now we are going into the coffee shop in Woodstock. Coffee. Well, we are having a nice little pause to sit and take it in, because, you know, when you're driving through the countryside, that's one thing. You're looking all around you. But to sit in one of these towns and just look at the buildings,
Just experience
listen
it.
to the people talk, have a coffee. So we got 2 coffees, 6 pounds. We're sitting right here in the window looking out on Woodstock. So this is a historic town. There's a palace right here. Blenheim, I think.
£6 for 2 coffees seems pretty reasonable. Because there's a coffee shop in town, not Starbucks, like a local place. And I think we pay like $4 or $5 for each coffee.
Saying that right. I had no idea we were going to be driving by a palace. That's not on our agenda today. We only have 3 days to enjoy the countryside, so we have to pick and choose what we're doing.
But see, that's the cool part about what we're doing. That's what I like. You go into these villages, and you're like, oh, this village looks really cool. We saw shops, boutiques, coffee shops, pubs, people walking around, walking their dogs. This has got a vibe. So we turned around and found some parking, and we're like, let's get us a cup of coffee. That was really what drew us here. But it looked like a little cool place to stop. So if you pass through these villages, you see one you like, stop off and explore a little bit.
Yeah, I would love to come to the UK and visit like little villages like this. And like he said, go to the coffee shop, walk around to a couple shops, and definitely end up in a pub somewhere at some point.
So it's awesome. But yeah, it's a huge palace, gorgeous, like grand entrance to it. You can look way down and see the palace. It was beautiful. It says it's Britain's biggest palace. It's kind of like probably like New York's best pizza. You know, there's one on every corner, right? It's probably the same situation, but still, this is neat. It's a great little pause for the cause. Great coffee too. I got an Americano.
I got a latte.
You got a latte.
Cheers, honey.
Got a latte caffeine in me,
Yes.
and it feels good.
We're running off, what, about 3, maybe 4 hours of sleep if we're lucky?
Yeah.
Well, we were in Coffee Row. Here's
Like
a
that
coffee
looks-
shop.
Like that looks really cool. That little, just that setting right there, it just looks really cool.
There's a coffee shop, and then we were at the one right down there. Look how cool this town is.
Coffee we had too.
Such a cool town. So, I've been trying to get Jason to let me plan a trip where we come over here for like a month.
Why do you always blame it on me? It's true.
I have to get him to agree to things, but come over here for like a month, like fly in somewhere in Scotland, you know, get a car and just hit town after town after town after town all over Scotland, England. We're doing that one day. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, probably not this.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. See all of it. England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, like all of it. And not just zoom through it, but actually be able to spend time there. Be amazing.
This year, because this year's kind of booked up, but it's going to happen.
I wonder how old
I've
this
seen
building is.
2 Arms, so those are pubs also. There's a
think
little
they should-
grocery store over there.
We should put the dates
I
on every building.
know.
Where do they? Is that
Would be
is that
cool.
in Boston? They do that?
Some places in New
Maybe it could
England
be-
have
could be
the
wrong.
dates on the buildings.
Yeah, I think that was really cool.
Okay, I'm about to Google how old some of these buildings are. Be right back. Thank you, Google. Woodstock, Oxfordshire boasts buildings with a rich history ranging from the 13th century Bear Hotel to the 1766 Woodstock Town Hall. So, old buildings.
You're not gonna find that here.
The grocery
Not like that.
store. Let's go check it out. Oh my gosh, Cadbury. And let me tell you, Cadbury in the UK is very different than Cadbury in the US.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And yes. Oh my god, a Cadbury cream egg bar? Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. So anybody knows me knows that I'm completely obsessed with Cadbury cream eggs. And in the US,
You know, these eggs here that she's got, I used to love those things as a kid. And they had like, because it's the chocolate egg, and it had some type of, I don't know what it was on the inside. But I tried one in recent years, and they've changed it. Because it's still the chocolate egg, but the inside part, like the yolk, and the white part, or the clear part, I guess, it's like hard now. Like it's soft, but it's like a solid. Before it was almost like not really a liquid, almost like a, I don't even know how to explain it, like a gel. But it's way different now, and it's definitely not as good.
yes, they're made with Hershey's chocolate, even though they say Cadbury. But this is real UK Cadbury chocolate. I'm gonna get one of these and one of these and one of these because I've never seen a cream egg in a chocolate bar form, so I have to try that. Pints of cider, individual pints. That's cool.
Ice cream. Never seen lemon Coke Zero before. But that's
I've never heard of anything. And those bottles look way different from ours.
pretty good, especially during the summer. I love grocery stores in other countries. It's just the best. All your produce and fruits, all right here, tucked away in these little baskets. Prepped meals, quick, easy, on the go meals, ham, meats. I'm getting hungry. Did you get anything else?
I did. So,
Do you have a sweet tooth?
She's getting all candy.
Cadbury section. This is my favorite candy bar in the world. And then they have dairy milk with Oreos. Never had that before. Everything I have is Cadbury because I can't get real Cadbury at home, so I'm taking all this home with me. I'm not gonna eat it all today.
Yeah, right.
Not a problem.
least look
British
like
milk.
this.
Cadbury. Cadbury.
And here's your pancakes ready to go and already made. Just slap some butter and some syrup, and
Oh,
you're
wow.
good to go.
Never seen like prepackaged um, pancakes like that before. We have prepackaged like that, but they're frozen.
Lisa found the shepherd's pie mix. I'm curious to see what that tastes like.
Take this home with us because we make shepherd's pie, but this will be like a kind of more authentic flavor. Getting this, yeah, add that to my arm here.
We need a basket. Just over here, Hobnob.
Is this like a typical grocery store? Or is this like a small shop? Because this store looks like a lot smaller than my local grocery.
And came across the Hobnobs. This look tasty. We're spending way too much time in the grocery store.
Now that's a bar of chocolate right there.
Okay, that's enough in the grocery store. We are like two kids in a candy store. We love
Literally.
grocery
Literally,
stores
yeah.
in other countries.
Do you
especially.
see my arms? Candy store. Literally. I feel like this is all candy. This is not.
She has an obsession. She has an obsession.
12
Go
pounds
up.
60 for a giant bottle of water and all of my snacks. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Would you like to know what real estate costs around here? That house is 424,000 pounds, 679,000 pounds, 400,000 pounds, and that one is an even 1 million pounds, and it just sold. So we're just wandering.
Wow, housing is like really expensive.
And remember I mentioned earlier that the Bear Hotel is from the 13th century? We found it. It's right over here. You can tell these buildings are old. Wow.
Standing.
I know, because they were built.
But they have so much character. Like, I don't know. The new stuff is boring. That older stuff, it has so much character to it and history to it. It has a story.
Right back then.
Some of the roofs are sagging a bit, but this is solid stone. Look at these stacked stone like fences everywhere. Love that.
Yeah, me too.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like right over here, look at the roof. It's kind of sagging, but it's still holding up.
Yep.
You hardly see any cracks.
The Bear Hotel from the front. This town is so charming. Oh, look, fish and chips for 10 pounds. Mmm.
You can eat 10 pounds of fish and chips right now.
I can tell you there is no shortage of pubs, hotels, or food in this town because literally, not just on every corner, but like every few feet, you're coming across another pub, another restaurant, more food. And we're like, it's past lunchtime, but it's like our schedule's thrown off because we had that overnight flight, so we're not really hungry yet.
Right.
But I keep looking at all the food and looking at the menus. It's like, should we get something to eat before we leave Woodstock? We haven't decided yet. And back to the car. Well, we decided no food yet. We're not quite hungry for lunch yet, and I think it's going to end up being like a mid-afternoon dinner, supper, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and leave Woodstock and head to Chipping Norton and check into our hotel. Uh-oh, it's raining.
It's a sprinkler.
The roads are just beautiful. Well, we have made it to the Cotswolds. Jason didn't kill us on the road. We did it. Yay! Hey, so we are staying here at the Cotswolds Hotel and Spa, and it's right outside of Chipping Norton.
Oh, this place looks
And
nice.
we're going to call this video an end because we made it to our destination. And Jason has got it under control, driving on the right side of the car on the left side of the road, which is completely opposite of what we're used to. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe.
Yeah, that was interesting. I enjoyed this video for a couple different reasons. One, I like to see what it would be like to be in a car over there, like the perspective, which I got from her video. It would be certainly confusing, at least in the beginning. I would imagine after a day or so, or even a couple hours, like we kind of acclimate to it. But also, I just like to see like driving through the little towns. But yeah, super interesting video. Got to see a few different places. The car, you know, driving on the other side of the road, the co-op, the little towns. Super interesting. But yeah, thank you for checking this out with me, and I hope to see you in the next one.